Okay, wait. Here's a full body. I'm gonna go around, blow out, keep it out. Yeah, extend the elbow just a bit more. Yeah. Rotate the shoulder to me, the other one. Yeah, perfect. It's good. I think you got something from this one.
Back again. Right now I'll be sharing with you guys a couple of different discoveries and methods I've been implementing in 2021 to finally grow my triceps. So as you guys have seen on this channel, I've been trying out so many different kind of methods, and some definitely work better than others, and that's what today's episode is all about. I'll be showing you guys what definitely has been working more, so stay tuned. First lift I've been implementing more of, and I've been seeing some pretty great progress, has been the chain dip. So I got this exercise from Hypertrophy Coach channel, Joe Burnett, which is a great channel, by the way, that I highly recommend. But when you're doing a dip, if you want to make it more of a tricep dominant dip, if you want to be able to fill your triceps as much as possible, you want to overload them more, you could be using some chains. And I haven't really talked about this much on the channel. I was never really a chain guy, but these chains really did grow on me for the sake of getting bigger triceps. So oftentimes people will fail at the bottom of a dip. This puts more of the tension on the triceps, and due to the exercise profile, or should I say the resistance profile, it just makes it harder and harder as you go up because the links start lengthening and they're coming off the ground. So if you guys saw my video on how I do my weighted pull-ups and weighted dips, like I mentioned in my anterior pelvic tilt video, a lot of people are in excessive amounts of extension. So what I personally do is, as opposed to the weight dragging me forward, simply take the weight belt, put it in back of me. So this is naturally going to tuck my hips, and I can't even be in an anterior pelvic tilt because the chain's going to drag me back down. So better to maintain my stack and all that good stuff I keep talking about. So as far as the setup is concerned, if you come a bit closer into here, you can see with these dip handles I have, I'm able to adjust them the way I want. So you could go close, go wide, and what I like to do is be around thumb apart. So if you look at the pin right here, I'm roughly around thumb apart. This is gonna once again put more tension on the tricep, as opposed to putting the bars way too wide. So go with thumb apart, adjust it. These are the Bells of Steel handles. Shout out to Bells of Steel, by the way, for the dip handles. And you're just gonna go into a set. So if you come check me out from the side, I'm gonna start by coming here. So I'm gonna start right at the top. Knees above hips, or knees in front of hips, like this. I'm just gonna go down. Feel a great stretch in the tricep. Come back up. So each chain weighs around like 25 pounds. It's 23 plus some other stuff. So it's like 50 pounds of chain, and you really start to feel it more at the top. You just keep adding chain tension. You could do 5 to 10 reps. So if you're doing, for example, like an upper body workout, you could start off with something like a close grip bench. You could do like your rows, do some maybe incline work, whatever the case is, do your accessories. And you could finish off, this could be like your upper body intensity heavy arm exercise. So you could do, for example, some heavy chain dips, 3 sets of 5 to 10. And then you could do something else for the biceps. So if you guys saw one of my other episodes where I was talking about tricep training, one of my favorite exercises, which was the jam press. Now we're taking it a step further by adding chains into the mix. And this is also a great mass builder for the triceps. As you can see, we have the chains installed. Got them on the ground. Put like a mini chain over. And the resistance profile for this as well is very favorable for the triceps as opposed to just a regular jam press. So it's just put your feet on the bench like so. Just gonna demonstrate. Close grip. Unwrap. And drop it down. Come on, up. Regarding the close grip bench, because we're just on that topic, is that the touch point's important for tricep growth. So a lot of people, for example, they might just treat the close grip bench like a regular bench press, except they're going with a closer grip. If you want to add more stress onto the triceps, you could actually have a slightly higher touch point and the chains will also help as well. So for example, as opposed to touching my lower chest like so, right? If I want to stress the triceps a bit more, I could go like nipple line, for example, right here. So there's nothing close to a jam press, but that way of close grip benching will also add slightly more emphasis to the triceps, but although you can't go as heavy, you'll feel it more in the triceps. It's the tricep long head. So I can't make a tricep video without at least mentioning a little bit about this muscle. So I personally found for myself that I respond better to stretch type movements like overhead extensions done bilaterally or unilaterally. But I've also noticed that once it starts getting a lot heavier, it feels like a behind the neck press, or it might aggravate the wrists a bit. It might just feel awkward to have that much weight in back of your head. So the solution around that is to go back to bodybuilding type principles by using tempo and making certain weights feel heavier than they actually are by manipulating the tempo. So an example of this is eventually you'll reach a point where you're doing overhead extensions, and let's say it's like 100 pounds or so. Eventually it's gonna feel a bit awkward on the wrists, right? So it's just gonna feel like a behind the neck press when you're going back. So what I've found to get more out of less weight, to feel the triceps a lot more, is to simply do a 5-second eccentric and a 5-second pause. So once I'm here, I could just do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stay in the stretch position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up very quickly. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I don't want to spend time at the top too much. I want to spend the majority of the set in that bottom stretched out position. And that's for the bilateral version. As far as the unilateral version is concerned, it's very similar. I'm just going to take the dumbbell. I'm going to put my hand right on my bicep. And I don't want it to be here because there's no tension. I want to go slightly diagonal, like over my head, as opposed to over my shoulder. And then from here, I'm just going to get the same thing. I like this tempo a lot. You can try it out yourself. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. And that pretty much wraps up the video. Those are just some discoveries I've been making for the triceps, and we're gonna see as the year goes on how my triceps are gonna develop. I'll keep you guys updated on the progress, and yeah, we're all on this lifting journey together. So let me know in the comment section below, what are your weak points? What are some points that you're really trying to bring up in this new year? Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you've been implementing some of this for your tricep training. How has your tricep training been going? And with that being said, see you guys next time.